Then Douglas stopped Sunshine, telling him what was going on. "It's Sing Sing, Sunshine," said he. "She's in trouble. Can you try and stop her?" "I've seen what had happened, Douglas. I'll tackle her speed," said Sunshine. And off he steamed. Sing Sing, meanwhile, was still dangerously speeding. She was growing tired, but she couldn't stop. She had no brake fluid to work her brake blocks. Ahead was a set of points switched to a barge. Sing Sing swerved off the main line onto the barge. Oh, that was critical," she exclaimed. "At least I stopped. But I'm adrift. Where am I drifting off to?" Sunshine, far behind her, saw the barge drifting loose. "Oh, crumbs! The harbor's too dangerous for drifting chain," he exclaimed. "She'll get hurt if I do something." As Sing Sing drifted helplessly in the ocean, she could see a harbor called Hobart. She couldn't stir the barge. All she had to do was wait for help to come. She had a shock freezing her when she looked up at something big. A big icebreaker was heading straight for the white speed train, and the captain, spotting her, tried to stop. But it was so big that it wouldn't go through enough to stop. "Move aside, mate. I can't make the ship less slow," he rebuked her. "I can't do anything to move, sir," said Sing Sing. "I need some help from someone to save me." At that moment, she saw Sunshine steaming towards her with another tug 10 cents. "We're gonna stop that icebreaker hitting you, Sing Sing. Hold tight while we get the barge." The tugs caught the barge, moving it away from the icebreaker so it wouldn't hit it, and Sing Sing on it. "You were just in time. It's a good thing Pat told Douglas to look for you when he was taking his fish," said Sunshine. "You almost did what James did." "You'll have to get a mend on your brakes. We can't have you arriving in Kingston Station looking all broken," said Tedsens. The tugs took Sing to Huonville, to a workshop, where she had to stay for the night. There waiting for them was the fat controller. "What are you doing here? And who you know? It's the middle of the night," he asked. "I arrived clearing through the buffers, sir, in a storage shed of a harbour in Korea, instead of taking a boat," said Sing. "I'm Sing, by the way, and I'm a friend of Titipo." She told him and the tugs her journey beginning from Tala, and had almost hit Pat's van, losing the brake fluid, and ended up as a runway, all through sinking with the barge. "Why didn't you take the boat?" the fat controller asked. "Australia's far, and I had to sleep when travelling," Sing confessed the truth of her excuse to wait for the ship in the harbour. "I am aware of that. Titipo told me the same thing. And I've heard you didn't go on a picnic with them when Mr. Herb wanted you to take the tourists," said the fat controller. "He phoned me on your arrival here, and the tugs are right to say you can't arrive with new brakes. In the meantime, you should get some rest." "Thank you, sir." When Sing was mended, she left Huonville to find Kingston Station. She arrived at the place, finding a shed just away from the station. And who should wait for her but Titipo? "Oh, hello, Sing. What are you doing here?" said Titipo, surprised to see his friend. "None of us invited you. If you could visit." I, to tell the truth, was feeling left behind, and I explained to Mr. Herb why I couldn't be with Yuffie, so he decided I needed a change. It's starting to develop a little. You would get more time of having a break, but not too often, except less of the speed would be a good idea. What are you doing the next day? Well, I'm not doing anything. I thought we could visit Gordon's Hill Lake. Here he comes. It's past your bedtime, you two. You may like to listen that this is a different chain hole to do. Titipo and Gina are doing the goods with their creatures. So you should try it with yours. But remember who did your charge. I'll try to be good, sir. So be rested in the shed. Simpson was glad to have a change, and what she learned is you can't be a more speedy, less talky engine. I wonder if her living in a country state would be a big change. Well, that's another story.